So she brought a case against Chris Brown, but then it turned out that after the supposed assault, she was texting Chris Brown pictures of herself like, hey, let's get down again, guy. Let's do this. Exposing that it was a complete and total lie. It could be, I mean, listen, that could be coincidence, right? That she was representing an accuser who completely fabricated a story against Chris Brown. That's possible that would be a coincidence, right? What if she also represented, all right, Monday morning, Jesse on fire. Hey, what are you going to do this morning, Jesse? I'm going to exonerate Conor McGregor. Exonerate him, yes, publicly. I'm going to apologize to him. I'm going to ask that anyone else who even moderately assumed or even considered that maybe any part of this story might have been true, I'm going to encourage them to apologize also, because this entire thing is a lie. And I'm going to show you in this video how I know, because we're going to look at new information about the accuser. We're going to, more importantly, look at new information about the attorney. And we're going to all collectively say, oh my gosh, how did anyone even consider that this might be true? And I'm also going to show you the new, I'm going to show you a new angle, a new way of looking at the accuser that will also put other parts that I might have entertained having been true in question also. So yes, that is what we're going to do. And, probably my dream come true. Hey, why would you be so passionate about exonerating Conor McGregor? Well, first of all, people bringing fake assault charges on people is deeply wrong. Also, really want him to fight, Chandler, also been a fan of Conor McGregor his entire career. So if I can help the guy out, I am happy to do that. Now, a big thank you to Red Pill MMA, who sent this to me this morning. I saw it. He was like, I don't understand how no one is talking about this. I looked at it and I was like, holy what? How is no one talking about this? So Red Pill MMA, go check out his channel. He's the one who sent this to me initially, and now we're going to show it to the world. Now subscribe to, I'll tell you what, if you see anything in this video that you think might be moderately notable to the likelihood that Conor McGregor actually committed this assault, then you like the video and subscribe if you haven't yet. If you don't see anything, if none of this stuff seems relevant, then, just go ahead and just cruise through the video and then, put a comment like, none of this stuff matters. But if you think it does, subscribe and like the video. And if you know me well enough in advance, you can just like the video right now. All right, so right out of the gate, here's the proof, okay? I know a lot of you guys have seen this video before, right? I know you guys have seen this video before, okay? Now, why don't you take a look at it again once they let it run? Okay? Here's a better angle of this girl. I'm just kidding. This is not the proof. This is not the proof. But because I now know that this is a made-up story, I am going to be a dick about this, for lack of a better word. I'm going to be a dick about it, I'm going to be a dick about this. You make up a story, you destroy guys, you destroy a guy's life, potentially. I'm going to be a dick about it, okay? Now, from this angle, does it start to seem a little bit less likely that Conor would even go to the bathroom to even let her, polish Conor Jr.? Because to me, from this angle, I start going, wait a minute. Why else could he potentially have been going to the bathroom, right? And believe me, I just want to make this perfectly clear. This is not the part that exonerates Conor McGregor. I'm just being a dick right now, okay? Like, I'm just being a dick in advance. But from this angle, do you at least have to start to go, Jesus, Conor's not that big of a sleazebag, right? Like, at this point, I think it's fair to say he might have been going to the bathroom for another reason. Now, it's another reason that all of us have been speculating about for months, right? Any other reasons that you go to the bathroom with a girl? I apologize. Let me just say, this is the point where I apologize to Conor McGregor. I'm sorry, okay? I apologize that in the video, and now look, I was supportive of Conor from the beginning, but I did certainly assume that when you took the girl to the bathroom, that it was probably to let her, you're like, hey, if while we're here, you wanted to go ahead and clean my little baby guy, why don't you go ahead and do that? Use your mouth for that. That I made the assumption was happening. And who knows, maybe it was. But now looking at her from this angle, I doubt even that. I think maybe it was more like, hey, what you got in your purse? She's all, you know what I got. He's all, oh, all right. Hey, that one. Maybe that's a little bit more likely. Maybe, because this girl, I said that girl's, the girl boy is 170 pounds. This girl weighs 210, okay? Anyway. So yeah, that's me being a dick about it. But now let's talk about the actual, real, important information here that is going to blow the lid off of this case if you have 5 brain cells to rub together. So the question that you need to ask yourself, right, when it comes to this kind of thing is, what's the credibility of the accuser? Is there anything in their past that would indicate that they might make up a story, right? And if you're like, oh, this person's a mystery, then you go, all right, what about the attorney? What kind of cases does this attorney take? Chris Brown sued for $20 million for allegedly drugging and graping a woman. The singer is also accused of forcing the unidentified accuser to take emergency contraceptive the next day. Okay, so who's the attorney on that? Oh, Ariel Mitchell. All right, well, look, it's Chris Brown. Maybe he did that, you know? Maybe he did that, dude, you know? Maybe. But what about, I don't know, like Ariel Mitchell, attorney for Chris Brown, for Chris Brown accuser, drops out of the lawsuit against singer after messages she sent to Chris Brown were revealed publicly. Oh, gosh, so she brought in a case against Chris Brown, but then it turned out that after the supposed assault, she was texting Chris Brown pictures of herself like, hey, let's get down again, guy. Let's do this, exposing that it was a complete and total lie. It could be, I mean, listen, that could be coincidence, right? That she was representing an accuser who completely fabricated a story against Chris Brown. That's possible that would be a coincidence, right? But what if she also represented someone saying that Trey Songz, had assaulted them, and then the attorney herself was accused of witness tampering by telling a witness who was going to testify supporting Trey Songz that she would, she could guarantee them $100,000 to $200,000 if she changed her story and just accused Trey Songz of also assaulting her. Wait, so who did that? Mitchell wanted to give her, Ariel Mitchell, this is the same attorney, wanted her to join the case as a co-plaintiff to strengthen the allegations against Neverson in hopes of gaining a larger settlement. Neiman further mentioned, this is actually on a different case she did that. Okay. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. This is Trey Songz's real name. Anyway, I'll just really quick. So while being investigated for the grape allegation, Trey Songz is now requesting for a 2017 assault case to be thrown out. Songz, born blah, 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 is being sued by the alleged victim who stated that while dancing at the blah, 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 he did blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, however, in documents obtained by TMZ, he claims her attorney, Ariel Mitchell, attempted to pay off an unnamed witness who could help clear his name. The rumored witness denies being personally assaulted and claims she didn't witness Trey Songz assault anyone. Trey Songz's attorney alleged that Mitchell wanted her to join the case as a co-plaintiff to strengthen the allegations against Neverson in hopes of gaining a larger settlement. Neiman further mentioned that Mitchell offered a payout ranging between $100,000 and $200,000. Weird. So that's twice. That's 2 times that she's represented someone suing a famous either athlete or performer for an assault that it looks like, in the Chris Brown case was just absolutely not true, provable not true, to the point where once the messages got exposed, the attorney dropped out of the case because she knew she had no case. She's like, oh my God, I had no idea. That was her statement. I had no idea those messages existed. She probably, maybe not, right? And then in the next one against Trey Songz, she's suing him. And then, when someone comes out, they're all, I can prove this isn't true. She's all, hold up. Hey, hang on for a second. Before you start making statements about what you can and can't prove, how's $200,000 sound to you? Does that sound good? $200,000, that sound good? Okay. How much you getting paid for clearing his name? Nothing? Oh, what? He doesn't care about you? You know who cares about you? I care about you. All you got to do for me is just, instead of saying what you actually saw, just say that maybe he slid something down your pants you didn't want. Listen, think of how much money this man has. You like these guys getting over on you? You like them treating you the way they treat you? You want to get back at them a little bit? How about you just Say, it's not like he hasn't done it 1,000 times. Just say he slid something down your pants, $200,000. Can't you do so? There's no taxes on that money. There's no taxes on that money. So that's 2. What else? Ariel Mitchell, the attorney, is also on the legal team for Dylan Gonzalez, a 27-year-old basketball star who claims Trey Songz raped her at a popular Las Vegas hotel. Earlier this year on social media, she revealed she will be pursuing the matter legally in a statement where she says she endured long suppressed horror and unbearable PTSD. All right. So that's 3 cases involving famous people, right? Any others? Oh, man. Oh, Snoop Dogg too? Snoop Dogg too? Good Lord. And so Trey Songz account, this is Trey Songz making a statement about this. I usually stay quiet on this, but I feel in many ways the movement to fight for the women who actually have suffered harassment and abuse on various levels has been hijacked by those who find it convenient for themselves to come up and seek to destroy someone's life. So wait, so she also has one on Snoop Dogg? Days before a much publicized appearance at the Super Bowl halftime show, an anonymous woman filed a $10 million lawsuit against well-known rap star Calvin Brodus, better known as Snoop Dogg, on February 21st, 2022. So, 18 months ago. The lawsuit was filed by a Jane Doe complainant who alleged that back in May of 2013, Snoop Dogg and Bishop Don Juan, whose real name is Donald Campbell, assaulted her. Okay? The Jane Doe Accuser complaint described a dancer filed the lawsuit in the Los Angeles federal court, took place at the Super Bowl. Weird at all. Oh, so the NBA Finals, Super Bowl, weird. But guess who the lawyer on that case is? Ariel Mitchell, same person. My goodness, dude. That's crazy. So she represented the person in all of these shady, not true, most likely not true cases. Interesting. And then so we come back to this, right? We come back to this right here, and you go, wait a minute. Really? Right? And this is in Miami. Where is Ariel Mitchell based, right? So all these other cases that happened, right? Like all these other, you got Trey Songz, Snoop Dogg, Chris Brown, haven't even looked into her other cases. This is like superficial research into her cases against famous people, right? Those are happening all over the place. Where did this happen? Oh, Miami. And then where is Ariel Mitchell based? Miami. Oh, wow. Really? Why is that relevant, Jesse on Fire? I don't know. Why do you guys think it's relevant? I don't know. Seriously? Yeah, seriously. Seriously? Seriously. Okay. Let me school you to how the world works. Okay? This happened in Miami, right? This person who's the accuser is a regular at the Miami Heat games, right? They stated that. She's a regular, right? Right. Okay. So what does that mean? It means she lives in Miami, right? She's a regular. She lives in Miami, where Ariel Mitchell lives. And is it possible that the two of them might have known each other before? Or maybe the accuser knows someone who knows Ariel Mitchell and knows that they specialize in, going after celebrities. So then is it possible that this person is a straight up predator from the jump? Possible. Certainly throws even more doubt on the story being legit. Or maybe this girl knows someone who knows Ariel Mitchell, which is why they turned around this accusation so fast. I mean, the Snoop Dogg one, she's suing him for something that happened 10 years ago. This one. So obviously this girl knows someone who knows her, or she knows that person. Maybe it's predatory from the jump. Maybe she just said, I went to the bathroom with Conor. Bottom line, I don't believe any part of this story anymore. None of it. I have no idea what happened in the bathroom. I have no idea what happened in the bathroom. Zero. What I do know is that now I can verify 4 of the 5 facts that she stated. I was forced to go into the bathroom. I was, I'm sorry, separated from my friend forcefully, forced to go into the bathroom. I left my person's side, and then, oh my God, I had to beg your security to get it back. Lie. So now all that's left is what happened in the bathroom. And it's like, well, Conor McGregor aggressively took my pants down in the bathroom. Now everyone know. Now look, I think it's fair to say that Conor, when he parties, you know what I mean? And I'm saying this in defense of him at this point, right? Because any other time, why is a dude going in the bathroom with a girl? You know what I mean? But now, I think it's fair to say that this is not a realistic sexual target for Conor McGregor when you see her from this angle. I think that just becomes much more unlikely at this point. And so, you know, what would possibly compel me to believe even a single word of this now? Nothing. The only thing that you have that in any way supports this is a text message thread that she said she had with a guard. And you want to know what's hilarious about that? Her attorney is the one who released that. So which guard is it? Which guard was that you were text messaging with? Let's dive into the weeds a little bit. Which guard were you text messaging with? You know, damn, I didn't know he was trying to F in the bathroom. How do you know that that's the guard? Why is that not just another cell phone that she's texting with and then she says it's a guard? They're the ones who put it out. They've lied about literally every other thing. Okay? He tried to pull my pants down. I was like, whoa, bro. Whoa, bro. Whoa. Nope. Listen, when you can't verify something, you choose to believe or not believe based on all the other information that you have. Every single thing indicates that this person is lying. Everything. Every single thing. Every single thing. And you're talking such an enormous number of things at this point that anyone who even considered that this might be true owes Conor McGregor an apology, including me. I obviously already said I didn't think he did it. You know, the last thing I want to mention when we're talking about this is this. I saw Conor McGregor getting out of an Escalade in New York City yesterday, and he signed some autographs. He runs into the hotel, and every single person who is there observing this starts yelling questions at him about this case. And it just made me realize the gravity of when people make accusations like this against public figures. It's like, this is not a game. I mean, it's a like, you know, look, if you're a sociopath and you genuinely do, or even if you're not a sociopath, but you see celebrities as having such a charmed life that, you know, if you take a little bite off what they're doing, you're not really doing anything wrong, you know? Like, you might not have to be sociopathic for that. You just might need to be kind of like on the spectrum of sociopathy, you know, to do a thing like that. But bottom line is, these guys are humans. Like, they have a lot of money. They get to go out. They get to live a life that you don't get to live, so you can be jealous. But, dude, you want to know what part of their life you also don't get to live is you don't get to have to walk around with people looking at you, assuming that you would grab a woman by her hair or whatever, throw her against a wall, violently pull her pants down, and then attempt to, you know what I mean? Like it's the worst thing a human could be. And now when you're that famous, someone throws a story like that around, it rips around the media like wildfire. They paint you with that brush. Like, every person now, you know, at least in the immediate short term, looks at and that's what they think. Can you imagine what that would be like? You know, you're a person who admittedly likes to party. You've never made a secret of that. You know, maybe, you know, you like that a little bit too much, so you're putting yourself in bad situations, going into the bathrooms with women. There's a huge difference between that and being a violent sexual predator. I can't, like, honestly, I actually, like, when I really, really, truly thought about it, like, I tried to really put myself in his position. Forget about all the money, forget about all the, but, like, really imagine what it's like when you know people are looking at you. You're walking down the street, people are looking at you. You know, I have a very, very small, tiny taste of what it's like, you know, where people know you from something else. You know, I go to a UFC every once in a while. Someone's like, Jesse, on fire, love your channel. And I try to imagine what that would be like if everyone knew who you were, every single person, where you're walking around. So all of them are looking at you and you're aware of that. And then you add on a layer of, and now I know all of them are thinking, this guy is a predator and you know it's not true. And what that would be like. It's like, it's just reprehensible, man. That's all there is to it. It's wrong. It's wrong. His success does not give you license to do a thing like that. So all of these people who are throwing these fake accusations around, stop, man. And I realize me saying it's not going to have any difference whatsoever, but I just feel like it's important to state that that is damn near close to as bad as a person actually doing that to someone. You know, it's not quite as bad, but it's almost as bad. So quit it, man. It's disgusting. But now, I really don't think he did anything at all. And that's what we've got today. So if you did not hear anything that you heard that you think was relevant in this case, I don't know what you're watching. So like the video, subscribe to the channel. That's what we got. I love you, Conor. I apologize to you again for entertaining that you might have let her polish your little guy. That's it. Bye-bye.